Hey Robin, good to see you. How you doing? Happy Saturday. How is yours so far? You're all good? Nice, I'm glad to hear that. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm a little lazy. I don't know. Just little low on energy. Let's say that. Been good. Saw my MacBook in the morning and having a laid back day otherwise. Nice. You're allowed to be low. That's what today, tomorrow, for. That is true. But it's also not necessarily helping that Keelan is draining my energy. He is having his like 3-year-old puberty. So everything is no, and he doesn't listen, and really pushes your buttons to see how far he can go. And he and I have not been friends this week. Because I got my answer before finishing the question. Yeah. And it will only get worse. Yeah, that is what I was thinking too. It's like, oh my god, if you are like already this bad at 3 years old, I'm gonna need to like, oh, when you're a teenager. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Get him a shock collar. I should. Train your hand now. Yeah, I've just been like throwing him in his room every single time he doesn't listen, which is a lot. And then he needs to sit there for like 15 minutes. And then when I open the door, the entire room is trashed. Eventually it'll stick, right? I hope so. That is at least the plan. I don't know if he specifically agrees with me, but we'll see. Going to be lurking? That's okay. I hope you have a good lurk. Catch me on the flippy flip, flippy flip, flippy flip. Catch me on the flippy flip, catch me on the flippy flip, flippy flip. Oh no. But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. All right, I think I've done all my thingies. So, um, we will be playing a new game, uh, which is the what was it? It was quite a long title. The Lost Legends of Redwall, and then the Scout Anthology, which is a game that is apparently based on a book series. I, however, do not know the book series nor have I read it, but I'm sure there are people that have. But it had puzzles. It looked cute, and pretty intrigued. And luckily, I managed to get a key for the game So we are gonna cover it, and we're going in blind, as we basically always do. So I don't know what's gonna happen, and I really cannot give you any more information than I have.
Oh no.
I'm fine, thank you. Have a good lurk. Not that you can hear me because you have muted me, but alright. Alright, I could play this with either my controller or with keyboard, but I always prefer to do, well, most of the time I prefer to do it with my keyboard. I also haven't put on my wristbands because it didn't look like a first person game, so I didn't bother, but we'll see if I'm gonna have to do that eventually anyway. Uh, put this on here, and then we still need to capture the game. And you're over here. Yes, feeling adventurous, exactly. KT! I've also been extremely thirsty today. And everybody should participate. Who will win the battle between you and me? Um, Depends on what we're doing, I guess. Robin, thank you for making me and everybody else drink, and thank you for your contribution to the Scuffed Fitness stream. Oh, actually, you know what? I have to put that here as well first before we do anything. Thank you, as if. I'm just trying to be nice. You choose the battle. Now I'm just thinking, like, what am I good at? It's planking. I'm not good at planking. No. Okay, you win. I'm too lazy for battles. Yeah. Better start be good at them. I might be good at them at the end of the fitness stream. Maybe. How long can you do planks? Well, the planks I have to do every single time, they are just like a minute plank. But I fairly suck at them. Oh. Right. The Scuffed Fitness stream announcement for Friday, March the 29th, 8 p.m. Dutch time. My max was 50 minutes, some shit. That is fucking ridiculous. How and why? No, after like 10 seconds, I'm like, okay, I'm done. So that is definitely gonna be a bitch. How many things do I actually already have? I'm also gonna have to get used again that whenever after the fitness stream, you guys, when you request one of those, that I have to instantly do it. Cannot save them up anymore. Okay, so let's also get rid of all of these. So complete all the drinking ones, the totem ones, all of the Bob Ross tickets. Which I also have to take out of the list. The ad time, Mommy Aibo. Alright, so we have 10 sit-ups. Of two sit-ups, 10 squats, 4 high knee jumps, 9 planks. That is currently the list of things that I have to do. Max plank time was switch over 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, eventually you get better, right? Right? That's fair. Miriam bet me I couldn't do a minute of planking. Ah, so fiercely you went for 1 minute and 1 second. Just to prove her wrong. I figured. Alright. Now I think I've done all of the thingies. So let's get this going. We're starting a new game. Let me know how the sound is, by the way. I've already lowered it a little bit, but I don't know if I lowered it enough. Or maybe even lowered it too much. So let me know.
Midsummer is only 2 days hence. I don't see how you can possibly be ready, Brother Jethro.
Fear not, old friend. Formal assures me that the stage will be ready this evening, and I've never known him to be wrong. Everything will be quite all right.
Cutting things close doesn't suit me. You know that. I'm a planner. I'm a philosopher. This whole business has my humors out of balance.
There, Brother Wilport. You just let me fret about the play, and you make sure the feast is perfect. I'm especially looking forward to that hot root sun salad.
Oh, yes, quite right. There's much to be prepared. Friar Randall was concerned that the cheese and onion hogsbake was too heavy to follow the brazier leeks. He may be correct.
You see, there's far more need for your talents in the kitchen than out here. Let your old friend do what he's good at, making a fool of himself. Oh, my.
Very well, I'll take my leave. But please try to keep on schedule. You know how I worry.
Indeed I do.
I love the art. It's so cute.
Sister Edelweiss, I trust William won't perish before he has a chance to taste the good friar's blackberry crumble.
Oi, now. It's hard to say. 'Tis surely a bit of Blackwater fever, Now I can't remedy with some nettles and wart, but that foul temper, no, that just might be fatal.
I'm not grumpy.
Hi,
No?
Media Burn.
Boy, Yoki, then why in the sharp tongue when I asked for that filthy old windglass? The rusty old thing is reeking with mould and mire. It's likely the cause of your fever for all the fuss it's bearing.
Sorry, Grandfather. I found it in the library.
You're Nao. You drinkers as tonic, and you'll be out storming dark forest with all them's dibbins afore a moon's turned her face this way. Boy.
We're ready for Hilltop Camp, Brother Jethro. Shall we wait for you?
No need to wait, lads. Carry on, and I'll be there shortly. Thank you for your legendary healing skills, sister. As always, we are in your debt.
We? I say it's just you who be's owing moi.
Those sentences.
Oh, I hadn't seen this in ages. And such perfect timing, dear boy. Do you know who this weird glass belonged to, William?
Honest truth, I just thought it was another trinket you'd packed away for no good reason.
Trinket? Better waffles. This was one of the trusty tools carried by the Lilygrove Scout Corps back when Clooney the Scourge, that wretched pirate, laid siege to Redwall Abbey. And it so happens that this very thing has a role to play in the story we'll be telling for the Abbot's celebration. I've written a play to share one of my lost legends with all of Redwall. Of course, everyone knows about Matthias and Constance and Basil Staghair, but few know about the trio of brave woodlanders from Lilygrove who played a crucial role in those events. Have you ever heard of Liam or Sophia Rivermouse?
No, but, I don't suppose you could be telling me the story, since I'm bedridden and ailing, and might not live to see the play. Please?
Fucking
Let's
down.
see. Where to begin? Yes, initiation. 'Twas a frozen evening in midwinter. The sky was clear but for a loosely bound fleet of easterly clouds that wore the light of twilight and had earlier that day dusted the hollows of the weathered oaks with snow. A frosty breeze stirred the heavy locks of the cypresses' winter needles, and two mice warmed their paws against the January chill. Liam and Sophia were young, ambitious, and betrothed. Both had trained hard to join the ranks of the Lilygrove Scout Corps, a rather storied group of woodland rangers who kept safe the lands betwixt Mossflower Country and the Mountain Warrens. The one had graduated that week prior, and now it was time for the other to prove their mettle. Once initiated, they planned to wed, but that was not to be. Not yet, anyway.
Initiation night. It's finally happening. We've planned so long for this, and now that it's here, I'm not sure I'm ready.
I feel the same way. I haven't the faintest notion of what comes next. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, and frightening.
Alas, I am late. I hope you'll pardon me. The fiery ring of devastation needed to be refueled. I trust neither of you caught a shiver. I was sick with the retch for my initiation. Didn't make a bit of difference, though. A scout needs to be ready, no matter the situation. So, which one of you is in the dock this fine winter evening?
Hi. I can now properly talk to you. Hi, Media Burn. Good to see you. How you doing? Lord of the Rings Mouse Edition. I'm not entirely sure. I know that this game is based on the book series with the same name. And that's all I know about it. Stuart Little. Yeah. I mean, they are mouses. Yeah. Good evening, Groen. Good to see you. How you doing? Alright, but we are gonna play as Sophia.
It's my turn, sir, and I'm ready.
Oh, are you now? Liam, you kept our initiation rite a secret, I trust. No spoiling the surprises?
No, sir. Not a word. On my honor.
It makes me a proud mouse to see youngsters like yourself continuing with the Scout Corps. In order to become a full member of the Lilygrove Scout Corps, you must complete a series of tests to prove you've got the mettle. These are the things you've been training for the last several moons, so I don't expect any surprises.
I can't wait for you to be a fully fledged scout, Soph. And guess what? I've convinced Coyle to let me oversee your trials myself. Captain Robin argued I'm too biased to give an accurate report on your skills, but I assured him I wouldn't go easy on you. So don't expect any freebies. Now, we'll start by heading to a nearby cave. It's treacherous, but nothing you can't handle. Plus, I'll be there to guide you. You'll do great. I know it. Oh, and before we go, take this. A proper scout's got to have an adventurer's journal.
Follow Liam. Press O to do your objectives. Follow Liam to the scout trials in the Hilltop Caverns. Become a scout by passing your initiation trials and attending your celebration feast. Okay, why is this on controller? My controller is not plugged in. Jeez. There is so much to find. To do. Mouse, rats, food, and other things. All these people we've got to meet and find, probably talk to. So pretty. Let's see here. Oh, can I get all of this? Okay, even though this settings though, because the dialogue was a little too loud. And sensitivity a little lower. Everything is loud. Oh, okay. It's not that loud for me though, which is always making things a little difficult. Robin only mentioned the dialogue though. Alright, continue. I never had this issue. Everything was always correct up until I got these new headphones, and then everything sucks. No, I tweak it in the game itself, because otherwise... Well, I mean, I gotta have to tweak it anyway, but otherwise I have to keep tweaking OBS and end the game, everything at once. That makes sense. How is it now, though? Is this better? Maybe. I don't know. These headphones has just fucked everything up. With the previous headphones, everything was a whole lot better and easier. But apparently, it's just difficult now. Hey, Mr. Chow. Good to see you. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in.
What are you lollygagging around here for, initiate? Don't you want to be a scout? There's work to be done.
Okay, yeah, but I just wanted to like talk to you. A bit hungover. Oh, did you had a party yesterday? I haven't tried just need Dreamlight yet. No, because I had to be a mom all day. Workable like this, it seems. I mean, lowering either OBS or the game, like, volume gets lower. I don't really think it matters which one of the two you lower.
I am. But you've got to complete them on your own. Don't worry, I'll be around. Even if you can't see me. Alright, so follow the cave to reach each of your tasks.
No, I'm a mommy every other week. Just Twitch drinking? That's fun too. Hey Ryu, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for making me drink, Mr. Chow. Eh. Not per se. Depends on how you look at it. I kind of need him to like move slower. But that was not in the settings. I will just put both of these down a little.
Hell yeah, we've got a real badass over here.
You have a small headache? I'm sorry to hear that, that sucks. Hey Lycan, good to see ya, how you doing? Rio, thank you so much for the hoist, I appreciate it. And Rudy, thank you so much for the bits, I really appreciate that. How are you doing? Good to see you. You know, lack of sleep, it happens. Yeah, lack of sleep and lack of hydration and lots of different reasons why you could have a headache. I'm fine, yes.
Jay, motherfucker, Jay, motherfucker, Jay. Jay, motherfucker, Jay, motherfucker, Jay.
And I'm glad to hear you doing well. And Keelan is fine too. He's just a little bitch, but other than that, he's fine. Hey Jay, good to see you. How you doing? Overworking? Yes, overworking is also one of those reasons. Yeah, that one is loud specifically. Maybe I should lower it again a little bit, but that one is specifically loud. Also because it just fits the theme. Oh, you're not supposed to be in there. You're supposed to be in here. How's the stream going so far? Well, it's already been 30 minutes in. I haven't really done much. Mostly just tweaking settings and that's about it. Oh. Yeah. I've written your name wrong in every single way possible. I am sorry. It's like right there. I can like read and still do it wrong. No, I think that's like the line that I have to follow on where to go. I think. I'm upset now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was not great, but at least I've ridden it right here twice. Just don't look at this. This is correct here. This part is okay. You're now E-poo. Thank you for the bits though, I appreciate it. Ooh. Alright, let's see, the imported Bible can read it. Yeah, I know who it is and I know I know. What is it? Events, right? Yeah. J. Edit. Okay. I put it slightly lower. So we'll figure out next time if that is still too loud or not. What is this? Oh, I was like, why am I not walking? What did I do though? Because it appeared...
Ready for your first trial? All you've got to do is figure out a way to cross this gap. Psst. Your trusty slingshot might help.
You're a little biased, Liam. Little biased.
Great shot, Soph. Knocking the bridge over was the easy part, though. Now, onward to the next trial.
Oh, that wasn't so hard. I had no idea why I was so nervous. Or why I'm still nervous.
The mighty Sophia need not be nervous, for shining knight Liam is right at her side.
Oh, Liam.
I don't know. It's a new game. I have received a key for it. And I know it's based on the book series with the same name. And that's about it. You seem surprised, Media. Don't be surprised. Because I've already told you that basically every single game that I play has been gifted. Or either by friends or by publishers. So again, yes. And next week, again, yes. Like really every game. I have not bought a single game for like 5 years now. Lucky, I guess. Ooh, why did you run so fast? I wish I could change those settings, but can't seem... doesn't seem like I can. No, you gotta get it for yourself, and that is totally up to you.
Alright, trial number 2. You've got to identify which flag your center's passing over.
But there's no wind in this cave. How am I supposed to...
Oh, but there is. Don't you feel the cool draft? As you well know, scent travels on the wind. And wind is almost everywhere, including these caves. Pay close attention, and you'll be able to sense the wind's motion all around you. It's almost as if you can see it.
I can.
Watch the direction the wind is carrying your scent, and you'll never be caught unaware by your enemies. But ignore it, and anybody might come tracking you.
Okay, well it's pointing at pink.
That's the one! Perfect pick! When you're out in the wilds, don't forget to pay attention to where your scent is being carried. Making sure your scent doesn't drift into the nose of a foe could be the difference between life or death.
Hey, B-Bad. Good to see you. How you doing? Jump to grab the roots and shimmy across. What? I mean, I assume you mean these, right?
Okay.
Press S to drop down. Oh, I was stuck in a map. Face the wall while next to it and press space to scramble. Okay. Oh. E. Thought I had to scramble here too, but no. I do love the way this looks though. This is a pretty
For your
game.
next task, you'll need to determine which of the doors have a rat hidden behind them. A fake rat, that is, and avoid them. Only one of the doors is free of any imposter. That's the one you've got to choose.
Find the rat, huh? Should be easy. Just got to use my nose.
Alright. Doing okay. Catching up on all content I missed in the 4 days. My internet didn't work. Ooh, that is a lot of content in 4 days. Press key to enter active sense mode. There are like a lot of... Oh no, I forgot. Fake rat. Fake rat, fake rat. There's nothing behind this door.
Aha! No rat behind here.
Excellent job, Soph. You won't be a rat snack tonight. Onward to trial number 4.
Apparently there was some road work in my neighborhood and the hidden toward the internet cable. So since Monday evening till Friday afternoon. I got so bored. Oh, I believe that. I believed that instantly. Look at how pretty this is. Oh, wait.
Here we'll be using our sniffer once again.
Sniffer.
First things first, take a good deep whiff of those peppers there. Focus on the aroma of spice. A bit pungent, slightly earthy. It's a good idea to log the scents you encounter in your scout journal
Sophia.
for reference. Never know when you may need to sniff out the difference between a fishnet and a fellow mouse.
I'm Sophia. Liam is currently like my guide for this initiation. But I could choose if I wanted to play with Liam or Sophia. And I picked Sophia. It's also kind of funny, and by funny I mean concerning how much actually addicted to the internet I am. Yeah, you cannot really imagine how it was before the internet. You 14 what? Followers? Wish you all a great night. I will go rest a bit on my bed. Maybe falling into sleep slowly. No problem, Ryu. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope the headache will leave as soon as possible. To learn scent, press E near scent emitting objects while in active sense mode. Okay.
Excellent. Hold that scent in your mind. Remember, it's written in your journal if you need a refresher. Now, We know sniffing can help us see the unseen, but it can also help us identify different scents in the air. So, pick out the candle that smells like chili peppers.
Is it one of these two? Are these scents? Yes, chili pepper. It's like green. And the other one all had like blue and stuff in it. I have 36 followers, I just need 40 to get to 50. Oh, okay. I like my spelling. Oh, you mean my, do you mean my YouTube video? With the description that I had? I'm not sure if I am following you. Let me help you out. There. Now you only need 13. So why are you not able to be entertained for 4 hours with 2 pencils now? Hi Nigel, good to see you. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Oh, you've done it again, Soph. I don't know why we're even bothering with these trials, since you're so clearly an expert already.
Well, I do have a good
Clearly.
instructor.
You'll need to once again shimmy along the wall to reach the final trial. But be careful. This one's got a twist.
I don't really feel like you should be telling me that. But what are all these? Can I like sniff these as well?
Not that one. That one's a campfire scent.
Okay. But what I wanted to do was like smell these, so maybe that I could add them to my journal. I mean, yeah, this has the smoke thingy. This has light blue in it, so you should be a little different. The little twist, was that actually the twist?
Choose wisely? What does that mean, Liam?
Your final trial is a trial of stealth. You've got to use everything you've learned so far. Don't let the rats inside see or smell you. Luckily, us mice are quite small and vermin quite dull, so you should be able to sneak through without any trouble.
So, don't get caught by the rats, and then I'll finally be a scout?
That's right, Soph. You'll be an official protector of Lilygrove.
Oh, I would probably sleep a lot. Choose wisely. Do I have to choose that one? Will you turn around?
What's all this?
Congratulations, Sophia, our newest member of the Lilygrove Scout Corps.
I passed?
And with flying colours.
Excellent work, Initiate. Excellent work.
I'm quite certain I couldn't have done any better myself. If I were carrying a sack full of dibbons.
Congratulations, Initiate. I must confess that I was of the mind that you were...
Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo. Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo. Hey Tootsie, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate that.
Ever since you were a Dibbin, Sophia, I thought you'd make an excellent scout, and you've never proven me wrong.
Thank you, sir. Truly, it's an honor.
Having completed your training, the official badge and equipments of office are yours to bear.
It
A
does.
weight glass,
So
a
pretty.
rucksack, and, of course, the blooming lily on your jacket. It brings me great joy and a fair bit of pride to welcome you to the ancient family of the Lilygrove Scout Corps.
There's just one more thing you have to do before you can really call yourself a scout. Come with me, milady. Finally, you'll get to see Hilltop Camp and meet Rootsworth,
What?
our scout chef. He'll help you
Literally
with the
just
soup.
follow you.
Soup? What soup?
The Scouts are founded on principles of service and fellowship. As such, we crown each new initiate with cooking the Scouts' supper their first night here.
I've never been the chef, my sisters are, but I will give it everything I've got.
Having completed the various tests and tasks, Sophia found herself energized instead of weary. Yet, despite a still and restful heart, a frigid wind slowly began to pick up from the south, and the crickets stopped their song. Unknown to Anna and Lilygrove, a black-masted ship made landfall in secret. The shadow of a long and iron-barbed tail crept up upon the unsuspecting village.
Okay.
Welcome to Hilltop
I need you
Camp,
to stop talking.
home of the Lilygrove Scouts.
Wow. It's even more amazing than you described it.
Why don't you pull out your way glass, and I'll give you the royal tour.
I don't want to use the way glass. The other kid got a fever from it, so I don't know what the hell you guys been up to with it. See, Jay, you only have to ask. You get followers even when you don't stream. Tootsies, the thing that I've just done is that I have written down your follow in my stream happenings book of 2024. That means that it is now official and there's no turning back, so welcome to the family. Oh, Rudy, you're gonna give me a second chance of finally writing your name right? Let's see if I manage. Boom! Totally first try. Jay, thank you so much for the bits as well. Oh, this is supposed to be the crab rave. It is. The crab rave is one of my favorites. Such an angel singing voice. Totally. But yeah, Tootsie, thank you so much for the follow. Rudy, look, totally, first try. And Jay, thank you as well so much for the bits. I appreciate it. It is a really nice tune. Yeah. Come on. Wasn't fucking working. Okay. Hey, Rudin. Good to see you. How you doing?
Isn't that waterfall beautiful? You wouldn't guess when it's frozen over. but just up at its source is a hot spring. I can't wait to take you there one day. It does wonders on sore muscles after a fierce day of training.
I bet it does.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey Ross, good to see you. How you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking.
That there is the lakeside watchtower. Gives you a great view of camp, but not much else. The actual night watch I've mentioned is at the lookout, but that's closed for construction tonight. Yeah. So no peeking.
Sus, Liam. Very sus. You doing fine as well? Nice, I'm glad to hear that. How's the game? It's really cute.
Those tents are where the captains sleep. Since they're in charge of keeping the night fires and beacons roaring, they've pitched their stakes by the firewood stall. Coyle snores like a chorus of toads, though. I don't know how Robin even gets a wink of sleep.
So, Robin, how do you get a wink of sleep?
Isn't that waterfall beautiful? You wouldn't guess when it's frozen over, but just up at its...
We've already had that one. I'm sorry. Why? Did we not see everything yet? Or why am I not able to move? Oh dear. I always wank to sleep.
Hell yeah, we got a real badass over here.
Rudin, thank you so much for the raid. Were you streaming too? I didn't see that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ross, can you give Rudin a shout out? Dennis is not here today, so that's your job. Thank you. I was rocking on it. It's been a while. No problem. Roden, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh, this one. Hi everybody from Ruden's stream who doesn't know me. Rudy, thank you so much for the bits. But hi everybody from Ruden's stream who doesn't know me. I am Iboya, but you can call me Ibo. I am a variety streamer where we play lots and lots of different types of indie games. And today we are starting with The Lost Legends of Redwall. It's a game that is also based on a book series. I have not read it. I don't know. I also stream art. Currently we're busy painting Princess Bubblegum's castle from Adventure Time, or we paint on cute little canvases like this. Stick around or don't, it's totally up to you. I appreciate it nonetheless. Ugh. And Rudy, thank you for the bits. Just continue writing things down, Abe. I will, don't worry. I will. But you should stick around, it's great here. Aww. Thank you. By the way, she spells people's name differently. I do. Once. And then I fix my mistake. Twice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hang on. Okay. This one.
That's the main tent. It's sort of like our very own Great Hall. We use it mostly for hosting guests from neighboring scout groups. We even have badger chairs for when the Coalstrike brothers visit from out west.
Wow.
Down there is our mighty talented chef, Rootsworth. Honestly, I've no idea why he chooses to cook for us humble scouts when he could be running the kitchens at Redwall. But I'm certainly not complaining. You'll be checking in with him after you've collected everything for tonight's soup.
Alright, so I have to go on a food run. Did I talk to you already?
Those tents are where the captains sleep. Since they're in
Yeah,
charge
that
of
was with
keeping the
Robin.
night fires and beacons roaring, they've pitched their stakes by the firewood stall. Coil snores like a chorus of toads, though. I don't know how Robin even gets a wink of sleep.
By wanking. He just told us.
Those are the scouts' overnight tents. We don't need them often, but it's a nice little getaway for long training weekends. Well, that's most of Hilltop Camp for you. Oh, and if you ever come upon an odd pile of flat stones, just take a gander through your wayglass. There may be something interesting to see you wouldn't have otherwise noticed. Now then, you've got a soup to cook, don't you? Here, Rootsworth gave me this recipe for you to follow. First, you'll need to collect 3 beets from the garden. No radishes. Rootsworth was rather insistent on that part. Your sniffer can tell you the difference. Second, you'll need a cob of corn, a potato, and an onion, all which you'll find over at the obstacle course. And lastly, cheese. Apparently, Rootsworth ran out of his stock of cheese, but Fraby's got some extra by his tent.
That's quite the odd assortment. Do the scouts not keep a pantry?
Part of initiation night is making the newest scout run around on a wild goose chase. Don't worry, it's all in good fun. Now, you'd better get searching.
Aren't you coming with?
Actually, I've got a, errand I need to run. So you'll have to finish preparing the soup on your own. If there's anything you want to talk about before I go, be sure to ask me now.
No, you're being sus, but I think you're up to something, and I think it's a proposal. Hi Basie. Good to see you. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I have nothing that I need to ask you about my objectives, though. Cheese by the tents. Corn, onion, potatoes from the obstacle course. Gather 3 beets from the garden. Gather all these, and then celebration feast. Okay. Hey Luna, good to see you. How you doing? How do I get down? With this. There's a shiny little basket over there. You're good? Nice, I'm glad to hear that. Alright. That is a smell of things. Can I... Aha. Collected 4 gem. Is that also what the smell is? Blackberry. Alright. Oh, I get it now. Alright. There's something here. Found new recipe. Roasted carrots and mushroom soup. Just walking in here stealing shit. I am fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. How is your Saturday? How's your weekend? Also, BC, how's your weekend? How's your Saturday? And how are you? Hot root soup. Onion potato soup.
Ah, here's our initiate now. Glad you finally made it.
Finally indeed. The moon's full up and we haven't even started the soup. Your job is to get tonight's supper started, and we'll be making soup. Exactly what kind of soup is up to you, but let old Rootswith give ye a few pointers. Everybody has their loves and everybody has their hates. Tain't no way, no how to make everybody happy. But a smart chef can usually keep everybody fed. Go do your scrounging and come back here to see how to turn cold water into...
Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo. Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo.
List of ingredients. Oh, go on then. They won't gather themselves.
Aye, aye,
Rope
Captain.
Man, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. And hey Griff, good to see you. How you doing? I'm still recovering from being in every raid during the raid train for the Spelling Game birthday celebration. I bet. I obviously didn't make it to every single one because time zones, but I tried to be with most as possible. That's true. Yeah. $15 hours is a long time. It really is. I've done it once, and the key to it is to have people with you that keep you awake at a certain point. Ropeman, the thing that I've just done is that I've written down your follow in my stream happenings book of 2024. That means it's now official and there's no turning back, so welcome to the family. Are you like pulling a gobber? Because he also does that. He just pulls out 12-hour streams like it's fucking nothing. Just getting to go do Ropeman things are very good. What are Ropeman things? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm certain a youngster such as yourself has better things to do than pestering old Mouse and his pipe.
Supper.
Soup, you say? You're rather lucky. Your betrothed had to make pies for everyone. Oh, brilliant job that. The best mushroom pie I've had in ages.
I get that. I did my 12-hour stream before I became a mother. If I have to do one now, that is gonna be a pickle. It would just be me being AFK for 3/4 of it while I drive them around time for their event. Hey, I mean, you could do traveling streams, like out and about. You can just have your phone on your dashboard and just film wherever it is that you're going. I'm either helping you out or making things difficult for you. But sometimes pickles are great. This is true. You're right. It is also good to have like a reason to step away from the PC for a little bit. Every now and then. Ah. Makes sense.
Oh, I'd do love mushrooms, but the secret to long life and a quite excellent coat, if I say so myself, is anything hot. Give me food that's spicy and prone to set your whiskers a-quiver. Hot root especially is good for the humours. Regina tells me I'm a jester by temperament, but I'm a salamander by appetite. Funny though, I can't stand onions. Oh, hate the things.
I like onions. I like them a lot. I think you care too much about what other people think. But that's just me, because I am one that, like, truly doesn't fucking give a shit.
Certainly it's not typical for soup, but as you're just getting to know everyone, you should be aware that Tussa is allergic to nuts. All of them. Oh, frightening thought for a mouse. Luckily it's nothing too serious. Still, that seems like the kind of information you might want to have.
What is all this?
What a story that one. In fact, a bit unsettling if you ask me. You see, his mother had been quite barren for longer than her fragile heart could bear. And when Mr. Rushwittles took his journey to Dark Forest, it seemed all hope was lost for his line. Until the old gal showed up to Highlayton great with child. She glowed with pride, and despite her condition, she danced each and every tune as if it were the last song she'd ever hear. But the story took a dark turn when she brought water afore the birch leaves had turned to gold, and her bonny child came far too soon. The midwife did what she could, which was precious little, and placed the pitiful, mewling thing in a pumpkin shell by the fire to keep him warm, but walked away weeping for the poor, weeping widow. Then,
what is this story?
Day, I was strolling by the hole and heard the widow singing and saw her dancing a jig through the window. The look on her face was a mixture of genuine joy and a fair determination. It seemed her tiny boy had survived the night, and what she could do but dance in Thanksgiving, and in Warden. The next day it was the same, and the next, and the next. By spring, the tiny thing had tripled in size, and everybody in Lilygrove started to wonder if somehow the widow's mad dancing was just the thing to make her dib and thrive. A few of the women even invited her over to dance for their newborns, as if she wielded some bit of the old magic, which of course was ridiculous. But still, there the boy is, the biggest mouse in Lilygrove, except in Rootsworth. And who can explain his unusual tale?
You spin quite a yarn, Mr. Coyle.
Thank you, sir. I do make the effort.
You just rambled, like, a lot. Did Mr. Strange tell you to say that? Mr. Strange one day came in and he said L Gore, but I read it as AI Gore, and he's never let it go.
Don't tell me you've taken a shine to that one already, have you? I don't mean to suggest Framey is a bad mouse. It's just that he's the sort of fellow who always finds himself in the vicinity of trouble without ever falling in. Master Nutworth seems to think he's just lucky, but I know more than one of his mates has met the flat side of a wicket on account of Framey's luck. As an example of just this kind of thing,
I'm sure he is, yeah.
The tall, skinny mouse, just a few seasons older than yourself.
Just a bit. He and his kin moved away, if I recall.
Indeed they did. Moved all the way to the base of Salamanderstrom on account of something else that happened that very same autumn.
Were you old enough to remember the fire that swept through your mother's west field, my dear?
It's a mercy that ground was fallow,
my mother?
or it sure have been a terrible matter. When the ashes had settled, there were Tom and Framey, huddled under a stump in the midst of it all. Nobody ever cast a stone, mind you, but it wasn't a week before the Larchburn clan moved west, in the hope the long patrol hares might take young Tom on as a squire, or some such, and teach him some better manners. But so far as I know, Freyby walked away with naught but a singed whisker.
God, do I have to listen to all of these? I don't wanna.
All clear?
Yeah, totally clear.
Very well. Carry on.
I will come back once I feel up to it. Not right now, though.
I see the sweet aroma of jam caught your nose. Well, if you happen to spot any more of those little wicker baskets of jam around, be sure to grab it. We've got a bit of a contest going on with the other scout corps.
Right? Indeed. It's like I want to explore and I want to do things.
This beet is a bit pale, but it should do.
Wait, they're all pale. Wait, beets and carrots. Which one did I need? 3 beets from the garden. Okay. That is a beet too, right? Yeah.
Juicy red beet, fresh from the garden.
Sorry, but how's it doing? Sorry, you were online, so I had to pop in and ask. Rudy also asked. You two have like a little sneaky conversation going on. I explained to him what happened and why this is a thing. Never.
Juicy red beet, fresh from the garden.
How are you doing, Mr. Strange? Good to see you.
Let's see. What's next?
Hey, Chillax, what's up? Oh, that beet was a little pill, but it should do. Do I also need carrots? Onion and potato from the obstacle course. Okay. So nothing here anymore. Just gaming and chilling after dinner. How are you, bud? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. What game are you playing? And what was for dinner? All the important questions. And where is dinner for us? Fish. I cannot put it in my journal. Probably already have it. Flying Jacob for dinner and gave me my time at Sandrock as typically farming sim. Yeah. I know. I still haven't touched it. Because I also still haven't finished my time at Porsche completely for 100%. I need 2 more achievements, but it's such a grind. Ugh. But I'm not allowed to start with Sandrock once before I have Porsche 100% completed. And I'm biting myself in the butt. Plus 240 hours? Oh my god, that is gonna be another, like, 2 years of my life then. Because I have to speak. I'm 432.3 hours into Porsche, and I need 2 more achievements. I'm getting there. Yeah.
Have you not any work to do?
I do.
You've got cooking duty tonight. What's the plan? Soup? Twist my whiskers! For my initiation, I had to make stuffed toadstools. You see now what I feel put upon. If you are making soup, I have a request. I do ever so long for the taste of fish. Roasted tomatoes, grilled squash, cold meadow cream. I mean, they're all wonders to be sure, but I long for something more hearty, something that carries all those other things, like a mum carries her wee dibbin.
I see.
What, was that too much?
No, not at all. I've just never heard someone compare their food to a baby. That's all.
I need
that way.
to stop talking
It
so
was
that I
too
can
much.
answer chat.
Our little secret.
Okay, thanks. Rudy, thank you for making me drink. And Chillax, when will you receive all the closets and stuff? Only have one. I mean, compared to my number, that indeed is only. Are you not a achievement hunter? Did you like only did the story and that was it? Because I have literally been doing all of the side missions as well. In 11 days. Oh, that's gonna take a while. But thank you for popping in. I hope you have a great rest of your chill evening. And I'll see you around. Pretty much only get the achievements that I get while playing. I don't really hunt for achievements. Yeah. That I do. And that's why the numbers of my games are always extremely high. Because it takes a while. But never mind, because I talk to you and I know who you are, and that is good enough for me. Oh, what's that? Take it. Hello. Hello. Found new mail. Letter to Coil. I found this letter for you. You were standing over there. You.
I'm certain a youngster.
Oh, I have a letter, but can I not just give that to you? Oh.
Oh.
No, no, no.
All clear.
It's
Very
long,
well. Carry on.
but at least my bed is untouched. Wife is always cold. Pillow. Your pillow is always cold. That's good. Because cold pillows are the best way to sleep. Saltworth shrimp stew. What is this? Use your way glass. 128 and 07. Huh. There's a thingy laying there. All the way over there. I'll get to that at one point. Letter to Tessa. Can I read these letters? I've apparently found a poem already. How do I love thee? To count the ways would take more time than counting the sands along the bank. To count the stars in the night sky would be less daunting. How do I love thee? With more capacity than the very seas, and with more fervor than the rapids of the River Maas. When lush with winter's runoff, how do I love thee? How do I not? Oh wait. Reader mode. On and off. Didn't do anything. Okay. Dang! Alright. Tessa, my girl, how do you fare? Feels like seasons since we last spoke though. I know it to only be a few short moons. Are you being fed well? Any injuries? Those men aren't running you ragged, are they? I'm so glad to hear that you finally have a kindred soul up in that dusty old campsite. The ground isn't too hard or too frigid, is it? I can send you another quilt. Lavender, maybe? With berry embroidery and a 10-cross pattern. Oh, you will look just like a little pie all wrapped up in a fabric crust, you will. That settles it. Another kilt it is. I'll send it with the next courier. Anyway.
Spartan Lord, we will stand and fight and die.
Marcy, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. I recognize that drum beat from somewhere. Where? Mozzie, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. No, I haven't told him yet. I thought maybe it would be a fun surprise. Not sure, but it's so familiar. Let's see, where was I? Anyway, Sophia sounds absolutely darling. I hope to meet her soon. I know that I have met her, but she was such a little thing. Littler than you even at that age. And those sweet little freckles like a sugar dusting over deep golden nutty molars. Nutty molars? You should bring her over sometime. I know it's a trek, but company shortens the journey, as they say. Or at least, I'm sure someone has said it. Your father is reading over my shoulder and demands I lighten up on the worry. I know you're full grown and a scout. Be still my heart, a full-fledged scout tussling with danger and will
Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo. Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo.
Sam, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I was about to say enlighten me, but that's not going to happen. Hey Sam, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? You're chilling? Nice, good. I mean, that's what a Saturday is for, right? To chill. I am fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. Sam, the thing that I've just done is that I've written down your follow in my stream happenings book of 2024. That means that it is now official and there's no turning back, so welcome to the family. I just find it laughed that I would do when she said it's a surprise suspicious. No reason. Where was I? Oh, but a mother can't help but worry about her only dear sweet daughter out there in the world. Goodness gracious. You don't even have anyone to look after you if you caught a case of the shivers or black water fever. Are there at least any sweet folks at that camp? And what about that other new lad? The new lad before the last lad. You know, the small one. He bloomed into a handsome little rosebud yet. I'm not trying to pry or push, but there is something great about having a companion in life. Your brother just met the most your brother just met the most adorable lassie at the last harvest gathering. I have a friend here, so we'll be lurking. No problem.
Catch me on the flippy flip. Flippy flip. Flippy flip. Catch me on the flippy flip. Catch me on the flippy flip. Flippy flip. Oh no.
Ivo, we don't do bad things to Ross. Just say it out loud together. We don't do bad things to Ross. Don't worry about it. They are getting along like sweet toast and jam, and just as delightful. The way things are, I should think I can expect grand dibbons at last. But I suppose that news should be left for him to tell you. But I'm sure I've talked your eyes off enough by now. I can hear your displeased sigh in my mind's ear now. Just know that I love you more than anything this world over. Your mum. But yes, your father says hi, but I feel like to really say hi, he should be writing his own letter. So be sure to give him a hard time when next you write. Okay. Tussa. So, Tussa, that was like the mean girl we just spoke to. But apparently she's been talking to her mom, saying that I'm so darling. Feel the love. All the love. Roasted carrot and mushroom soup. 8 thick sliced carrots. 1 score quartered mushrooms, 3 sliced onions, 2 cloves smeared garlic, 1 paw full of salt, 1.5 puddle spring water, 2 Vils miso cream, 2 bottles rosemary. Roast all vegetables in a warm over until tender and smiling. Add to simmering and seasoned creamy water and shimmer for 4 whiskers. Low and slow. Puree until smooth as silk. Garnish with crushed nuts or sliced green onions. Have a good nap, Nigel. Thank you for hanging out. Beware spicy. Okay, I don't want that. I don't like spicy. I also don't really care about these recipes, if I'm fully honest. Greetings, Coil. Been a good season since I saw you last. How are things going in the Scout Corps? My Squirrel Scouts are protecting some remarkable, impressive aerial maneuvers that would turn a Spara green with envy. Since it's been so long since our last meet, it's been ever longer since our scouts have mingled. This winter has been a tear bit mild, and it got me to thinking. Perhaps some good ice training was in order. Slush grappling, berry hopping, snow tackling, moss mulching. You know, all the good survival tuck that only works when all the leaves are tell and any warmth has left the forest. Okay, that is a F. Alright, survival stuff. Alright. One of the Barktail lads recently rode a large chunk of tree bark down a snowdrift and performed a most elegant dismount face first into an icy river. The lad nearly lost an ear in the chill. But of course, all's dandy now. Anyhow, I hear a wee bab waking from their nap with an ill temper, and his kind male mouse has been waiting on me to finish his rounds. Be in touch, will ya? I'm beginning to think you're avoiding this old bush tail. After all, I still owe you that drink. Your friendly furry courier, Burley Buckleweed. You finished Cult of the Lamp yesterday? Is that a serious question? No? I did manage to kill the second, cult leader thingy. You fast, and also it's not that big of a game. I have been stalling it for quite a while. it's been 60 days. Can I open this? Yeah, but not me finishing a game. That is... I mean, honestly, Thursday I finished boxes, 100%. And we've played the demo of Dark Atlas, which was the very first time ever that I've played a game that had achievements in a demo. So I've gotten a few, but not all. That means I'm gonna have to replay the demo to get the achievements. How was the demo? It was alright. It's a lot of stealth. And I'm not great with stealth. Like, at all. I've seen this one. Which was like somewhere over there. Yeah, me no stealthy. Like, at all. So I died twice. You got your ass handed yesterday with a Japanese board game. Was Sherelle so much better? And the card game was so difficult, we need to watch some YouTube video first, so... Oh look, people.
Hello, Sophia.
Hello.
And might I add, you smell rather nice this evening. Is that honeysuckle? Forgive me if that was a bit personal. My nose is rather sensitive.
That's okay. I just wanted to meet you.
Lest I not distract you. Busy night and all.
I see what you're looking at. And since it's a special night for you, I'll forgive the offence.
Pardon me?
No, you don't. You don't get to play dumb. But it is all right. This once. I've been short my whole life, but I'm quite accustomed to the secret looks, the hidden snickers. Oh, I've endured them all. But I won't accept that kind of treatment from another scout. We respect one another round here. It's part of the scout code, so I expect you to abide. Now, take your pouty glare and make another approach. Tell me something, and be honest now. Do you think I talk too much? Because somebody who shall not be mentioned told Laban that I talk too much and asked how he could bear it. It got me thinking, that's all. I don't think I talk too much, but it's hard to really know when it's yourself. Do you get?
I think that wasn't too bad. The other people definitely talked a whole lot more than you just did. Oh yes, she was so OP and had a ton of strategies in a couple of minutes. She made one boo-boo because she was tired and she won still after that. I tried everything. Sending Gizmo to distract her, giving her boost, no effect at all. Just gotta get good. It doesn't grab that. Okay, so I need to push this. Boop, 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 boop. No problem. Have it. Ooh, you can let go. Let go. Have a good stream. Thank you for hanging out. There you go. What are you gonna play? She did the only thing left. I challenged her to her next throw off. Watch her beat your ass with that as well.
These are some big onions. Oh, perfect for soup.
Why are the onions here? If you don't mind me asking. I had to press O. I have an onion. Have a little faith in me, Ivo. I mean, you've had practice, right? I mean, I don't know if she also had practice though, but you've had practice. Now what? How do I... Can we crawl up? No. Can I jump off? Alright, no fall damage. That's good though. She had practice as well. Oh. Nah, you've got this. Totally. Climb up. 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 Oh. Thought these boxes had... No. How do I get up? Oh, wait. Thank you very much. I need carrots. Also, I've seen new balls I want for a petanque. I'm just at the phase of trying to convince myself that it is okay to buy another set. Can you not sell one of the ones that you don't use anymore then? Aha!
Corn on the cob. Ready for souping.
Learn ascent. So I have corn, I have onion, now I just need to find potatoes. It's just also somewhere. I could, but they are expensive sets and people throw max offers at it like $60. Oh. What are those? Are those the potatoes? Yeah.
There we go. Fresh potatoes. Looks like that's all I needed from the obstacle course. Where to now?
Did I learn the smell? The set I want is like 150 and they are bronze so they don't rust and should have less rebound. Oh. I mean, that sounds like good reasons to get them though. Alright, so... Scout tent. Gather the ingredients from Rootward's recipe and speak with him to make the scout's supper. I need the cheese. There's a rat. Did I had to like shoot at you? Is that what I need to do? Or shoot at these bottles? I didn't do anything. I did hit it though. Oi. Haha! Oh. Touched them both. Did nothing. You excited for the fitness stream? Excited might not be the right word. Alright. It's not. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Can I touch water? Oh, yes, but I get instantly like cold. Whee! Okay, I need to get to the tents. Is there scent here? No. Just gotta find the tents. And a way out of this obstacle course. I've been here. I mean, with the amount of redemptions that I have so far, it's not too bad. But that will probably change once the stream starts and Dennis arrives. You always have the most amazing games up. I thank you, Rudin. I try. I'm not a big fan of all those AAA games and things that are like extremely popular, so I play like hidden gems. Okay. I need to go that way. Yeah, exactly. I just want to have fun. And I have the most amount of fun when I play indie games. Can I not? Yes, I can.
Ha! Got it. That wasn't so hard. Now then, what's left?
Don't jinx it. I
Yep,
know.
I've got everything. I better go check in with Rootsworth.
I mean,
I'm
I think
positively famished.
I think I've already long like jinxed it, cause I don't know. Like Dennis has like 400k points. Like, dude. Why? Why do you have so many points? And as long as he has so many points, I'm scared of him.
It took a bit to track down each ingredient, but here they are.
My. Then you've already finished your gathering. And here I thought you were dawdling about.
A few radishes had been mistakenly pulled from the garden, but with the help of Rootsworth and a dollop of rosemary, our young scout delivered a fine soup for the feast.
Is that your soup? You can still mix it up a bit more right now, but once the lid goes on top, you'll be done, and live or die with the consequences.
Yes, I think that's it. What do you think?
I think any meal is better than an empty stomach, and that no mouse is a master overnight. You gave it your best, and that's the point.
Ah, would you smell that? Simply scrumptious. Well, you must be finished with your errands for this evening. Feel free to explore and socialize to your heart's content.
When you're quite ready, ring the dinner bell, and we'll begin the festivities.
As the broth began to simmer and steam, the escaping sense told everyone in camp exactly the choices she'd made, with or without their say, and the thought made her feel both vulnerable and powerful at the same time.
No, mostly just vulnerable. Because I apparently did not put beets in there. But radishes. How the fuck do I know which one of these are beets? Well, that is a potato. Bead. There were no beets here. You tricked me. That's so rude. I'm just gonna live with the consequences, because I don't know. Oh. Never mind, I need to ring the dinner bell. Which is here. Ready to continue. Yes.
With all the fanfare Rootsworth could muster, a wondrous feast of quince pie, port-basted mushrooms, and a chutney of wild carrots and beets were served alongside the soup. Piles of barley toast and a stout red cheese. Warmed hayberry cordial and chilled mint tea wet all their tongues and lifted their spirits. Last but not least was a lofty steamed pudding soaked in pear brandy and set aflame for quite dramatic effect. This was Mr. Coyle's fiery ring of devastation, a fitting, if dramatic, name. Truly, it was a mighty feast, and Sophia was congratulated many times on her fine stew, but her eye would always wander to Liam's empty chair.
My friends and fellow scouts, tonight we celebrate a new member of our brotherhood.
Sisterhood!
Yes, well, our family all the same. We've all admired your hard work, loyalty, and steadfast spirit. Well done. You entered this camp a nameless initiate. But now, after demonstrating your skill, we give you a new name, known only to yourself and your fellow scouts.
3 cheers for Sophia Rymaid!
3 cheers for Overwatch!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Stand now, scouts, and be sober in heart and in mind.
No!
Be without fear,
Not sober.
malice, or cruelty. Be true
Not
to
in the
your word,
weekend.
your heart, and your fellow scouts. Be without guile, and speak the truth at all times, kindly if possible, directly in need. Love Lilygrove, the land, and safeguard any who sojourn in her borders. This is your oath, and we, your witnesses, share it with you.
As Captain Robin administered the oath, he saw how sorely troubled she was at Liam's absence. A wise mouse and fatherly, he brought her to the cliff and bid her spy the sexton's field. Through the magnifying lens, she saw her beloved finishing preparations for an even larger party that only waited for her imminent arrival. But alas, the party was never to happen. Not that night, not ever.
What is that
Seen
for
through
dark
the glass, a
ending?
menacing shape stepped out of the shadows. It was a ragged and filthy rat, dressed in strange garb, and wielding a wicked cutlass. Every beast ran as another rat stepped into the firelight, and then another. Suddenly, Liam was lunging forward with a fiery brand, catching the villain full on the snout and knocking it to the ground. Sophia was frozen with fear when Robin grabbed her by the shoulders and spoke most urgently.
I wish we had more time, but what you do this very moment is what makes you a scout. You have everything you need for this mission. Skills, tools, training, but most of all, you have courage. I bid you make haste to our village. Go to the lighthouse and fire the beacon. Be swift but silent, as you must not alert the raiders to our plan. Lend aid where you can, but you must not be captured. I will ready the militia and join you shortly. Every moment counts. Go now, swiftly!
Rather much, isn't it? They're just rats. Those bandits have tried to get in here dozens of times.
William, there you are quite wrong. Redwall has been captured before. Even the great fortress of Salamanderstron has been captured by vermin. We should never underestimate the villains who seek our enslavement. It surely leads to defeat. But more importantly, Lilygrove is no fortress. It's a small village with no wall and few warriors. And these were not scattered brigands, but vicious sea rats pirating under the banner of Clooney, the Scourge.
Kinda looks like it, doesn't it?
pounding, the newest scout raced toward the besieged town on a mission to light the beacon atop the decrepit old lighthouse that hadn't burned in ages. Every moment mattered, but remaining undiscovered mattered even more.
Alright, do you need me to be stealthy? Because that is not me.
You hear something?
Hit bells with your slingshot to lure rats away.
You just imagining it.
No, for reals. Nah, all this shrubbery makes me nervous. I can't see through them. In all the
What is that? Church bells?
Let me have a look-sees.
And then, where do I go? I need this. Thank you very much. I just walk past. Almost the exact same from Plague Tale. Maybe that is actually it. Oh fuck. You need to look that way. No! Fuck!
That's not how it ends.
Damn it!
You hear something? What is that? Church bells?
That is a church bell, yes. Oh, you came back? Oh fuck.
You just imagining it.
No, for reals. Nah, all this shrubbery makes me nervous. I can't see through them. It all smells, get all caught up in the branches.
Alright. So I go and sit here. And you don't see me. So that I can get the jam over here. What is over here? Don't see me. Don't see me. Ah, son of a bitch. Here, I told you, I'm not good at stealth.
You hear something?
Nee. Kalm. Nee, dat vroeg je niet gewoon, normaal.
You just imagining it.
No, for reals. Nah, all this
What is
shrubbery
that?
makes me
Church bells?
nervous. Let me have a look-sees.
Thank you for making me drink, Robin. I need to get through this. Can I walk past it? Oh, okay. I can go through here. So I didn't have to make it more difficult than it was. Go. Go. Why go easy when there's difficult? Exactly. What's this? Alright, so I've gotten this part. Do you not see me? Do you not See me? Oh! Fuck. Okay. No. I don't know how they walk. It's pretty difficult to see there. I don't know where to. Am I hidden? I was nowhere near hidden. I don't know when I'm hidden and when I'm not hidden, because this feels like visibility too, but it's not. Where do I go? That way? And I cannot further crouch. This is it. God damn it. Ah, god damn it. Maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe I have to go that way, but like you go stand here at a certain part. Do you then walk all the way back? Alright. So when you walk that way, I can go this way. And then I don't know. Ooh. Where to? I smell something here. Oh, there's a bell I can hit.
That's not how
No,
it
fuck!
ends.
But, well,
Ah, damn it. He spotted me from the back when he turned around. No!
Oh my.
Are you sure that's what happened?
Have you figured out I don't like stealth? Be fast and easy. I don't know where to go. Do you keep staring that way? It kind of looks like you do. So, do I... Where do I go? That is the way that I came from. Can I hit the bell? There was a bell somewhere. Oh wait, is this where I need to go? Haha! Yeah, found it. Now, though, there's something on that side. But they are all looking in the other direction, so we are crawling through here. And I am in here now. And I am covered in a smell. Pickles. And I cannot get into the water. So we are crawling out of this. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Don't cross scums now either. Unless you want him to get you with that poisonous vial of your life. Right, something smells fishy. And I don't mean those fish.
Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Oh! Alright. What is this? Oh, delivered mail. And found new mail. Can I just safely go sit here and read that? Have a good rainbow! Met here? Bring loot? Okay. A reminder. Deliver to Pickerel on the fullest moon of midwinter. Dearest Pickerel, do remember to water Vet's turn in the front hall. Sincerely, Pickerel. Looking lovely this evening. Thank you, Stasis. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? I found that the old hill you were seeking, brother. It's shorter than I remember. Is Eve figure still the lesson clear as ever? I wish you Godspeed in your play. You just woke up, took a nap, and I'll regret it later. Yeah, that is me every single time as well. Whenever I take a nap, it's like, well, I'm really tired, and I just want to close my eyes for a second, and then I do, and then when I have to go to bed, I can't do it because I've already like slept, and it's relatively annoying. Yeah, exactly. I have the issue this week that I have with my sleeping is that I go to bed later than I normally do, and then still wake up at 4 a.m. and then I'm not able to fall back asleep, and it's bothering me. Record of Winfrey Collywobble. Winter of the Thick Eyes. Welcome back. Once there lived a jolly big beast whose cart he rolled through slush. A badger beast with a belly hip and a swagger to his tap. The cart he carried through the woods was laden down with pastries, cookies, cake, flattened breads, brownies, bakes, and pies. A crow he watched from overhead, a growling in his gullet. The fox beast, Winfrey Gullywobble, slithered close behind. The badger beast he heard a snap, and snarling turned about. And unforeseen the black wing swept, nabbing quite a bite. The starving Winfrey Collywobble whimpered towards the tree. The cocky crow, his face aglow, perched delighted in his nest. Brother Crow, the fox did plea, a modest peace I ask. Was I not most helpful in your thieving flight? Not persuaded in the least, the crow then turned his back. If not a peace, a song kind bird, to even hear you speak. A beast so slightly, clean and curved, surely a voice as sweet. Turning back, the crow now shone with overbearing pride, and gleeful little jitter, and his beak flew open wide. How right and true, you little fox, how magnificent I am! A gift unto sea snowed in woods, and here he gawked a song. The pastries at once forgot fell down to the snow, and sneaky Winfrey Collywobble had dubbed that prideful crow. You're a bad girl. How so? I don't sleep that great. Maybe 1 to 2 hours stop, then wake for a bit to sleep again. Maybe 50-30 minutes in between. Yeah, that is basically me too. I've never really slept like all the way through. Whenever it does happen, I'm very glad. But it barely happens. I heard talking. Did that came from the toilet? Oh, rats. Jeez.
Our fresh scout found themselves with a curious dilemma. Was it worth taking the time to somehow save the good friar's home, or was it more prudent to slip unnoticed towards Lilygrove and onward to the lighthouse?
I once heard you say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. Is that what you're getting at?
Just a swipe.
Save the friar's house is optional. How do I do that?
Sure, I ain't no charity. Get your own. You cannon brutes take all the fun. I'd even settle for a lipstick. Get lost.
Haha! Did it. That was worth it. Just that one slingshot, because I'm really good. Just need to check these. Oh. Check to see if there's anything here. Rats. Rats fucking everywhere. It is super cute, isn't it?
We ain't slacking. Each only has 2 poles, you know.
They make sure each pole's carrying its weight.
I'll put you in charge.
You did. The minute you let your laziness get the best of you. Now, let's get moving.
Right? So... there's jam up there. What happens if I do this? Oh.
What's going on here? Did you do this?
Fuck.
Don't blame me. Rusty contraption must have stopped.
Those mousers keeping logs up in a tree anyway.
Oh, I did it wrong. I had to ring the
You're
bell
trying to
first.
sabotage us.
No.
Not. Come on. Let's just get them fixing it.
Okay, grab me. Let's try this again. Oopsie.
We ain't slacking. Each only has 2 poles, you know.
They make sure each pole's carrying its weight.
I'll put you in charge.
You did. The minute you let your laziness get the best of you. Now, let's get moving.
Alright. In the bushes. We're ringing the bell
Whoever's
first.
hitting that bell, quit it. We haven't got time for nonsense.
And now I need basically all of them.
Whoever's hitting that bell, quit it. We haven't got time for nonsense.
You. The other dude.
Whoever's hitting that bell, quit it. We haven't got time for nonsense.
Alright, you're all here. Now I can do this. None of you really got touched, except for maybe that one. I want the jam. Alright. Article of surrender These are the articles of surrender to be obeyed by all who come under the claw of Clooney the Scrooge or any of his comrades. Surrender will be total and unconditional. Clooney will execute the leaders of all who oppose him. All property conquered will belong solely to Clooney the Scrooge. This includes home, food, corpse, land, and additionally all creatures dwelling on said property. They shall be owned by Clooney the Scrooge. Find this. Could be a treasure. Cheesy thefts once reputing or any starch carvings. Where do I find that? What's this? Closed. Is there anything that I cannot pick up with sense? Like letters and stuff? No, just a cemetery. Just a normal cemetery with nothing going on. Somehow my father's grave still smells of him. Perhaps it's my imagination, or perhaps it's the jar of pipeweed replaced with the flowers each year. I can see why Liam would plan to host a party here, so my father could see me as a scout. I'm off, babe. Great stream. Enjoy the rest. See you soon. No problem, Rudy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for all the bits. And I'll see you later. Also, sorry I wrote your name wrong the first time around. Peace and blessings, Mr. Juck. I love that. Also, this gave me a achievement, but this is the guy who wrote the book series that this game is based on. So here's my story. May it bring some smiles and a tear or so. It happened once upon a time, outside the night with keens and whales. Come listen to me, the teller of tales. I know, right? That is really cool. Imaginations is a gift given to us from God, and each one of us uses it differently. That I cannot read. Don't be ashamed to weep. It's right to grieve. Tears are only water, but there must be sunlight also. A wounded heart will heal in time, and when it does, the memory and love of our lost ones is sealed inside to comfort us. I can only read, haha. On their new books, haha. And there's a U in there, and that's it. Found new lore. River mouse toast. I raise a tanker to our new scouts and soon to be wet couple. You both have worked so hard to become caretakers of our little town. The scouts have gained not one, but two wonderful and dedicated mice in the same moon. And soon enough we will welcome you, Miss Raymate, as our daughter. A much needed addition to this rowdy house of boys, if I dare say. You are both such fine young mice. It seems only yesterday you were not, but we dubbins drying on the cottage walls, covered in strawberry jam and pastry crumbs. Now you aim to bring your own jelly-coated dibbons into the world one day and carry forward the River Mouse name. I know I speak for all of us when I say we are very proud. To Liam and Sophia, may the very stars bless you and yours. Oh.
Friar Thomas, are you alright?
I didn't see you
Dear
the first
me.
time around.
I'm not sure. Quite shaken, to be sure, but alive. Unless we've both got onto the dark forest unawares. Yes, yes. Remarkable. Saved us all with that quick wit and even quicker firebrand.
Hey, Alpha.
None of us would have made it otherwise.
Good to see you. How you doing? Thank you for making me and everybody else drink.
Yes, yes. I'm still here at Sexton's Hill, though I haven't seen you in several moons. I understand you've been rather busy with preparing and training. Am I correct? I'm quite happy to be sure. I hope you know that just as I've always been right here with an open door and a warm heart, and perhaps a mug of plum brandy now you're a bit older, you can always count on this place for rest and good counsel. At least as good as I can offer. But, of course, now isn't quite the time, is it?
Where did the rats come from? What do those savages want?
Where does it come from?
Sea
Where does it
rats,
go?
by the
Where
looks
does it
of
come from? I don't know, Joe.
Vicious scoundrels scavenging for supplies, most likely. They're cruel, but aiming more to steal than to kill. Or so I'd gather. Pirates, really. I've seen their kind regularly when I was near the coast. But these corsairs are far too inland. I can't imagine what brings them here. But it gets worse, I'm afraid. We were attacked by a mere scouting party, which means there are likely more behind them.
I mean, if they are already this far inland, then doesn't that mean that everything that came after it has already been destroyed? Like, they are just taking over everything? I hope you had a good nap.
Come now. Let me help you to your feet.
Thank you, child.
No! I wasn't done. I thought I was
Surveying the
laying
broken
something on the
remains of
floor.
her graduation party, Sophia was struck by several emotions at once. Anger, sadness, fear, and indignation. They all rose up in her heart together. But the strongest of all was the grim awareness that it was less than an hour ago that she was recklessly longing for adventure, only to find that Captain Robin was right. Living it was quite different than she'd imagined. Once he'd gathered his wits, the sexton told a tale of how he'd been full front for the Corsair's sneak attack, and also for Liam's courageous defense. Seeing her concerned, the wizened old friar assured her that Liam was quite all right, and how he'd drawn the beast away, allowing several villagers to escape in the ancient catacombs beneath Sexton's Hill. Sophia was filled with pride for her brave betrothed Liam, but worried to learn that he insisted on running headlong into town to fend off the raiders. As the two mice peered northward with Sophia's new weight glass, They spied a growing chaos of frightened mice and pillaging pirates, but Liam was nowhere to be seen. Even worse, gathering to the south, they could see a long line of marching rats.
Oh, no.
The bulk of the attacking force was less than an hour's march away. With the roads blocked and no cover, there was no way Sophia could reach the lighthouse that way and remain undetected. But then the gentle friar revealed a secret passage in the crypts that led to a twisting maze of vaults and halls beneath the village. Perhaps the subterranean path would get Sophia down to the water's edge. Handing her a lantern, the friar's last words hung in her heart like dead weight. Hurry, lass. Liam is down there somewhere, and he's alone.
If time
Thank you,
was
very
so
encouraging.
important, then why'd they take the safe and slow path? I'd have run right into town and shown those brutish vermin what a mouse is made of.
Remember, my boy, she had no weapon. And even if she had a sword, she'd never been trained. Those wretched vermin were practiced killers and would likely have split her hide like a gourd given the chance. Stealth was her only option.
Ah, come on. That's where our above is below stars. Ah, no, don't tell me I have to go find for the Philosopher's Stone right now. Oi. Well. Hello? Am I locked in? No. I can crawl through here. No way that is the only small space that I left.
Remember your training. Most beasts only rarely look up. Hide up high, move low, and slow.
Ahoy there, mate.
There's a thing on the table that I want. And there too.
Okay.
Give me that. Thank you. How are you liking the game so far? I really like it. I'm not a big fan of the stealth though, but it is what it is. But it looks gorgeous. And it's really cute. So that is already a big plus. Wait. You cannot tell me that that table was too high. Woo. Okay, it's fine. Do I need to go that way? inheritance. According to my dive into the old records of Gilling, the scroll of inheritance should be safely nestled somewhere quite near Redwall. Indeed, Redwall itself is near, built upon the ruined footprint of Cotir. Or rather, I should say, the scroll is quite safe from the prying paws of any beast. Allah, all evidence points to the abandoned Otter's Den, whose last remaining entrance I have traced to northern Old Moss Creek. Not but a day's trek from the rotting fishing hamlet of Pontedaria. I, however, worry for the state of the den, given it was abandoned even in the days of Tsarmina, Green Eyes, and empty still before that when Pontedaria thrived. Doubtless the caves have crumbled and collapsed by now, potentially losing the scroll to us for good. And if not yet, I dare not will a creature to dive into such perilous places to be buried with it. While still a record treasured for the archives, I can't help but note that this scroll has been lost for too long without much consequence, which leads me to ponder another. Yet in the decipherable riddle included in the records of Gilling, could it be there was some greater inheritance than the scroll? Oh no, swap. Stuffed date honeybake. Stuff each date with an almond, sprinkle with salt, place in a pan, weight with honey and bake at 325 Fahrenheit for 50 minutes, stirring once halfway through. Let cool. Remove dates from honey before serving. The story, oh. So... yeah, okay. We have to go this way too. Enter flour barrels to cover yourself in flour while covered. You don't emit scent. Okay, get in here. So, you keep looking that way. That means I can go here. And now I have a scent though, but I don't know where to go exactly. Do I go that way? Ooh, what's that? I lit this thing. Was that a good thing? Are these like safes?
There, bathed in silver moonlight, the Lilygrove catacombs stood as a grand, if dusty, example of the craftsmanship of the moles. Long centuries before the spectacular vault was built by the mighty Runeborough clan in celebration and gratitude of all that Lilygrove had become in its heyday, which even then was long, long ago. And though its splendor had faded in the steady flow of time, it was and still is one of the most majestic sights in all of Mossflower Country.
You know what this reminds me of? In Breda, the Koepel. The prison. I've had that prison escape there once. This basically looks exactly like that.
Oh my, thank the stars, it's so good to see. Hold now. Aren't you one of the Rye-Maid girls? What are you doing dressed as a scout?
Mrs. Ivywain, I am a scout. I just graduated this evening for your information.
Oh dear me, I didn't mean to offend, my dear. I just didn't expect. Well, no matter. You're here now. Whatever are you going to do?
Me? Well, I'm not quite sure. This is all happening so quickly. But I'll do my best to uphold my oath. You can count on me.
I see.
No, this, the one in Breda is basically this. And then you have a glass floor. Because in the middle, there are stairs to go downstairs where you can go to like the cafeteria. And you can look into the cafeteria. And yeah, it's built like that, so every door you see here, you have there as well, and it's a prison. It's a jail cell. Yeah.
Here, Miss Ivy Wayne. I'll crank you up to your shop cellar using this.
There's a rat over there. I'm just pushing all of these open. You should see that, like I'm right in front of him. Ooh.
Up and down them circle stairs. My back will snap before night's in, just you see. Plenty of strong, feisty ale down here. That'll do.
Oh, I still saw you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not leaving any scent. It's okay. Found a love letter. And a key.
Oh,
fuck!
Quit stalling! I want to know what happens.
I'm sorry. Hey boy, you're kind of helpful. How about this? I'm looking for personal assistance, so you can get the job for a week. During this trial, you're going to bring my coffee and get me things whenever I need. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know how to make coffee. I got busted so hard. Ugh, damn it. He turned around too fast.
Up and down them circle stairs. My back will snap before night's in, just you see. Plenty of strong.
So now I have all of these open. I just new objective, making all of these things open. Wait, so I can just get in here. What do I? Did I got the key, even though he busted me? No, it's still there. So why? So the key is probably from something else. Oh, there's jam in that corner. Move. You don't see me. see me. You don't see me. Alright. I don't know what I need it for, because I can just walk through. What is this? Another one of those cranks. Oh, for that mouse, probably. Hello.
Mr. Cornsilk, I didn't expect to see you down here. Are you quite all right?
Oh, surprised, are we? And why's that now? Perhaps you mean to say you hope not to find me down here safe and alive.
My God.
Stuck on a pike, eh?
Well, no, nothing of the sort. I only meant your tavern keg vault is likely the safest hiding place in the whole village.
Yes, well, it would have been, except I was in the middle of rotating stock when the brutes arrived. But never mind that now. You're a scout, right? Isn't it your job to take care of such things? Get me out of here.
Well, you're just lovely, aren't you?
Let's try this, Mr. Cornsilk. A bit cramped, but should get you to the shop cellar just fine.
Okay, bye. So we can go that way. Ooh. Don't know if you walk back. Alright, I have more lore that I can read. Saint's love letter. I was not sure what to think of you at first. Beautiful, yes, but beautiful in the same way I find a baked apple. I've never been one for words, but let me try. I once disliked apples, yet was continuously fooled by the presentation of browned butter and cinnamon, only to be left with a bad taste in my mouth. And now, nibble by nibble, I have become fond of apples. Remember when you put your scarf on the snowman and tried to snuggle me instead of just taking your scarf back? I thought you were a baked apple, trying to disguise a bad flavor. Now it's hard to imagine why I wasn't fond of you. I guess what I'm saying this is not how you declare your love to someone. It's like, first I fucking hated you, but you grew on me. Time for an inventory. Honey, pipe, autumn, ale, spiced ale. Okay. I demand a formal apology from the little folk of the grotto, or it is to be war between us. Do you know how timely and difficult it was to secretly gather dates and nuts and honey? I promised Edith a special share just to keep it a secret. It was to be the best surprise ever. Instead, it was the one surprise to find all the hard work carried off into cracks behind Fonder's font. You better have thoroughly enjoyed them. Cinnamon, the sweet maker. can push it off so that you go check here. Maybe check first before I do that, before I make another like stupid decision. I probably have to have something there, so yes. Oh. Why didn't you stay there? Oh, son of a bitch. I did it again. You're right. If I just rang the bell. Then I could have probably dumped it on you. Damn it. Could have gotten rid of this fucking rat. Oops, I did it again. I made a mistake. Didn't think it through. So, I can get through here. That's family. Okay. Letter to mommy. All these recipes. Nothing else. Letter to mommy. Dillier to mommy is like I love you, Tim. I don't know what that says, but that's sweet. Alright, my sense wore off. I need to get in here. Why do I keep those things on my screen? Like I kinda wanna get them off. Or was that because I had ways of killing them and I didn't?
Oh my, just look at you! A new Lilygrove scout. Oh, your gentle mother must be so very proud. Oh, you needn't bother your whiskers about me. I've lived in my sister's shadow my whole life, I have. Hiding in dark corners underground is easier by far. Still, now that you're here, I would prefer to be a bit safer.
You're very kind, Miss Ivywayne. Thank you. Let me see what I can do about getting you someplace safe. With a warm dram of port, I hope.
Rescue you. Yes, of course.
Over here then. Hop in, and I'll hoist you up to the shop cellar.
I hoist! People hoists here too. Alright, let's open this as well. Ooh, see? This is a good thing I keep opening these. Gem!
Looks like there's a little something extra in here. Oh! A silver scout's jacket!
Okay, so what does that do? Gold ring for your ray glass. Look at points of interest through your ray glass to obtain it. Fancy statue will... Oh. Plenty of things I have not done yet, apparently. But those are all gonna be for the second playthrough, because I'll let you have a guess on how many achievements this game has. 'Cause yes, I've looked at that. And no way in hell. Oh. Where did you zoom in on?
I used to think badgers built this place, given all these statues. But Thomas says it's actually moles.
Kinda looks like rats though.
Was this place always so run down? As a kid, it looked so bright and shiny new.
Just going like layer by layer to see what all the things are that I can look at.
There's something unsettling
Peeping
and
Tom.
hauntingly familiar about those weeping mice, but I can't quite place it. Was this place always
Yeah.
so run
Looked at
down?
that one.
As a kid, it looked so bright and shiny new.
Okay, I think.
Where do these catacombs open up? That would be quite the view. And quite the drop.
Drop, yes, definitely. I think these are checkpoints. I hope these are checkpoints.
Bloodwelter's down here, ain't he? Always peeking and poking and trying to get my eyes. Mayhaps I'll get his eye on the end of my dagger. I need a plan, I do. The sun
Ramble, ramble, ramble. Pickles. Here I don't have found the key yet. Right, I found things. And I've delivered things too. Now I just need to figure out which one. Redwall trade over. I don't think I've read this one. Deliver the cellar keep of Redwall Abbey. I would like to place an order of more of Redwall's famous cordial. We could probably do with some more honey as well, to be quite honest. It was a slow production this fall, what with the early chill. Lost a hefty bean crop I did. Do hope Redwall wasn't affected by the frost. I know how finicky those old stalks can be. Still, I have the usual loads of wheat flour and beet sugar to offer in return. The beets were extra sweet this year and made a fine haul. Would be perfect for your next delectable batch of sweet meats or cordial. 1 crate of copper, 2 crates of iron, 1/4 barrel of silver, 1/4 barrel of gold, replacement handbill. A mole friend of mine was recently visiting and left her favorite handmade tea cozy at my place. I was hoping the next scout to pass near Silver Sands could leave it with the winter caretaker. Jeez, okay. Thank you so much for lending this to me. It was a fascinating read. I especially love the part where Captain Cogs finds out that termites were used to weaken the main mast and that the cannonballs were actually hardened mud balls. And that twist ending. I can't wait for the Winter Festival. You and I can talk all about it. Although Molly will probably drag us into the embroidery circle like she always does. She just doesn't understand books. I'm hoping Mr. Dalamotius is in Torn again. He told amazing stories, and never has the center of gooseberry ages vanishes so swiftly. In other news, Thomas has been teaching me some of the old scripts. He's not that well served himself, but he knows enough to glean some meaning. Just the other day, we fumbled through a parchment we finally understood to be an old recipe. The problem is we have been interpreting waxy as wax, as in beeswax, but it actually means to increase, and suddenly the whole thing sounded a lot more edible and a lot less like a really strange candle. There is still tons to work through, but maybe we can show you some when next you are around. That is, if you are interested. That said, I will see you soon, hopefully. But until then, take care and do tell your family I sent my regards, especially your brother. I still can't thank him enough for his copy of Isle of Fortune. I about have it memorized. I think I'll recite it sometime at a festival. Oleander the Minstrel has a sort of ring to it, wouldn't you say? Wishing you good fortune and a warm winter. Okay, thanks. Do you walk? Or do you just stand there? Pickles. So many pickles. Okay, I need to get up, or at least go back and then go through the other door just to see if I can do something there, because this felt like a dead end. You look thirsty. Let me drink something.
Quit stalling!
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, but I didn't know what to do. Sorry. I need to... make you go towards a certain place or something. Because you are like right there. And there's something laying on that table. Probably something that I need. How do I get on top of these things? Through this, but how do I get there without you noticing me? Do I have to do that every single time? Because otherwise... Oh! Oh! There is the bell. He's leaving. Okay. That is good though. Now I can take this. Was there anything on top? Oh. He spotted me instantly. Okay. Back from Lurk, but playing Forza, so quick chat between long races. Oh, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you. Alpha, what are you making? What's the food? There are barrels on top. Which I can probably let fall. How is Forza going? Are you winning? Oh, there's another thing on there. No, fuck. Oh, awesome. I'll look forward to the picture. How do I make that? Oh, there we go. Haha. Alright. Open all the shutters in the catacombs. Ha 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 ha. See, I knew. I knew that would be one of the achievements. Yeah, I did it. Smart. Alright, let me just first grab all of the
Despite
things.
the urgency of the situation on the surface, Sophia found herself compelled to lend aid to those frightened and desperate beasts. And as the last one ascended to safety, she found her own animals surprisingly calm. Her anxiety for Liam greatly diminished, and in its place, a determination and resolve that she'd never felt before. Even now, she was embracing the values of Redwall before ever hearing its charter or passing its gates.
will help you all once I've gathered all of these things. Because last time I tried to help first, and then I couldn't grab the stuff anymore. So, sorry, but you just have to wait a second.
I'm glad to see you're in good health, Mrs. Ivy Wayne. How fares the rest of your clan?
Nillis and the triplets? Why, the thought I hadn't, yes. Well, as fate would have it, all of the Ivy Wayne male folk were conveniently away on business this week. Somewhere near Brockholt by now, I expect. To think, my own flesh and blood abandoning me to this horrid fate for the sake of trading candied chestnuts.
Are you suggesting they knew the attack was coming?
Of course not, child. But they should have. Mercy, you are new here, aren't you? Brockholt is built in the remains of the old Brocked Hall, which of course harkens back, goodness, who knows how far back. Of course, the badgers left that enormous elm tree to rot ages ago, but now the otters have spiffed up the place again. Surely you know this.
Mrs. Ivy Wayne, did you happen to see my mother about? Or my sisters? I'm terribly worried about them.
I hate to be the one to say so, my dear, but the marauders must have come across your family farm before any others. If they weren't prepared for this sort of thing, we must assume the worst.
Aren't you a delay?
Why, you cold-hearted...
Don't blame me, love. I'm just the messenger.
From
Besides,
who?
You really have more important things to be thinking about right now, don't you think? Like protecting my shop,
Wow, this bitch. No, I think my mother and my sisters is way more important than your fucking shop.
Oh, don't look so surprised. Many of the, shall we say, more upwardly mobile members of Lilygrove society use these old catacombs for storage and occasional gatherings. Of course, all the icky, filthy things were cleaned out long ago, and Pickerel at least keeps it lit. But it does get rather damp this time of year. That mouse is, how might I say this, eccentric. He actually lives down here somewhere as the self-proclaimed caretaker. I imagine he's harmless enough, but only seen once every season or two. Someday I expect him to perish down here all alone, not to be known until the stench alerts my
Dorabella, you're fun.
Yes, I did see your Liam. Oh, what a dashing young fellow. Such a welcome change from the way the rest of the Rivermouse brood turned out.
How... Is he okay?
Is he okay? Oh, Liam still. Yes, well, I should hope so. He's one of the few fighters left to protect my shop. Though, when I saw him last, he was running off toward that gruesome beast Scumsnout. Oh, pox on these pestilent vermin! My dear sister, so young, so vibrant, and now surely enslaved or worse.
Actually, I just...
Please don't interrupt. Belladora! This savage world was not a place for a gentle and loving heart like your own, cast in the mold of the softest spring and shimmering moonlight.
You had that prepared, hadn't you?
Oi! I'm telling you, I just spoke to her. She's not dead at all. In fact, she's right over there.
What? Oh, I see. Well, then please remind her that the lentils need rotating.
You're the fucking worst.
I'm so happy to see you're healthy and whole again, Miss Ivy Wayne. I believe you'll be safe here.
All on account of you, dear girl. I'm quite in your debt, and rather inspired. I think I shall write a poem in honor of you and your handsome beau.
Liam? Have you seen him? Is he all right?
He was when I saw him last. Surely no more than an hour ago. More than all right. He was positively heroic. Your Liam was like a one-mouse flying squad, leaping between thwacking rats and rescuing civilians. I doubt my sister Dorabella nor I would be here right now if he hadn't...
Hell yeah, we've got a real badass over here.
Hey, Mrs. Unholy, thank you so much for the raid. From the crafty realms of Mrs. Unholy, we bring a magical raid to the scouts of Lilygrove with the boy color hat. Hey, Smokey. Hey, Leancha. Good to see you. How are you guys? How's stream going? It's going well. It's super cute. It has a lot of stealth, and I'm usually not that great with it. And but it's overall it's alright. Mrs. Unholy, thank you so much for the raid.
Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo. Follow the Ibo, follow the Ibo.
And Smokey, thank you so much for the follow. Smokey, the thing that I've just done is that I've written down your follow in my stream happenings book of 2024. That means that it is now official and there's no turning back, so welcome to the family. Hi everybody from Mrs. Unholy stream who doesn't know me. I am Iboya, but you can call me Ibo. I am a variety streamer where we play lots and lots of different types of indie games. Today we are playing The Lost Legends of Redwall, which is a game based on the book series. I also stream art. Currently busy with painting Princess Bubblegum's castle from Adventure Time. Or we paint on cute little paintings like that. Stick around or don't, it's totally up to you. I appreciate it nonetheless. How was your stream, Mrs. Unholy? What did you do?
Oh, we're sisters. You didn't know that? Twins, in fact. And she's the eldest by the narrowest margin, as I emerged clutching a reel.
No, I didn't know that. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but the two of you seem nothing alike.
Oh, no offense taken, my dear. That's the way it is with twins from time to time. I've always been the quiet, creative one. A flibbity-gibbet, she says. And she's always been the smart and productive one.
Yes, I might say you were the kind one.
So more crochet work?
But perhaps
Nice.
you have a better way to put it.
The smexy version of Bob Ross. Giving every guy mixed feelings.
Oh, my, I should have thought of that. Oh, you must be so worried with your farm out on the outskirts. Well, rest at ease, dear one. They're quite safe. We were all preparing a surprise party for you. Surprise. In the midst of our decorating, the beasts attacked, but your Liam jumped instantly into action and drove them back, giving all of us time to escape, including your entire family, Sophia. I expect they found refuge up Old Moss Creek by now.
Enjoy your snack, Mrs. O'Leary. Oh, I had a feeling I had to sneeze, but it didn't come. Yeah, enjoy your snack and go do your after steam thingies. Thank you for dropping your people off.
Place. This is the dry cellar of Ivy Wayne Merchant, Dorabella's shop. I expect the shop itself is quite crawling with vermin, but the passageway yonder should lead you toward the town square. Oh, please be careful, dear. And make sure your valiant Liam isn't out there alone. Oh, you remember? And at a time like this, you flatter me. Do you still play? I remember you having some real talent, but being somewhat absent-minded. No different than Annie Dippin, of course. I should tell you, now that you're grown, that I never charged your family, nor told Dorabella about the charity.
Aww.
It's best if we keep
all the sweetness that you have is what she's missing.
Mr. Cornsilk, I wanted to check on you. Are you alright?
Why shouldn't I be alright? I'm not an invalid. A few grey hairs doesn't make me helpless, you know.
Of course not. I
Just a
only
question.
Well, I'm not sure, really.
Ah, for kindness, because he clearly doesn't want any fucking help.
What I meant to say is that while a fit and upstanding citizen like yourself can obviously fend for himself, perhaps you could use a hand securing the splendid cider you're so famous for.
Famous, you say?
Mr. Coyle can't stop raving about it. Says it's the finest press in 100 leagues.
Does he now? Well, he's quite right, of course. Mr. Coyle, while he's been more accommodating than most, hasn't got the palate to discern a great brew from a merely good one. Nonetheless, I'm pleased to know my apple cider has met his approval. At least somebody appreciates my work. I'll let you in on a little secret. Failing to seal the fermentation crop with wax is the first mistake most brewers make. The slightest draught and the batch turns skunk. That and a dose of beet sugar is apparently enough to earn a bit of notoriety, eh?
I see.
Liam's his name, correct? I believe I saw him just as I was locking up my tavern. He just dispatched a rat with that wicked sword of his. Quite impressive, I must say. I doubt you have much to worry about. He seems rather capable.
Alright, cool, thank you. So I talked to all of you. None of you need rescuing? Can I not leave anymore? How did I came in here? Was that not through that door? Oh, it was through that door. How do I leave? I like to get back what I was doing. And I also like for the flower to not be on me anymore. Talk to everybody. There's nothing like new. So I get through here. What is this? Okay, this is my way. Yeah. That means I forgot to check the other door.
As Sophia ascended from the ancient catacombs, she emerged at the feet of an enormous creature, a beast of kind she'd never seen before, with a fat, stubby tail, no ears to be seen, and a vile, stinking slobber dripping from his diseased jowls. Several rats circled about him, throwing down their collected loot at his feet like sacrifice to some heathen shrine, all the while simpering and falling for his approval and being beat as often as they were congratulated. At At each interaction, they'd speak his name like a curse. Scum Snout. So this was the leader of their raiding party, and Sophia could see why. He towered over his minions and wielded a gigantic mace as if it were a twig. A flick of his wrist and any nearby rat would crumble or sail into the nearest wall. He was a monster if ever such a word applied, and he knew it full well.
Sophia? Is that you?
Oh,
it is!
Liam, what happened? Are you alright? Oh, if I get my paws on that scurvy, disgusting rat that did this to you, I'll... Liam, you look hurt. Tell me what's wrong.
No, it's nothing really. Just a bite to me old picnic. But I must say, I don't feel quite well. Sort of woozy and grey.
Bite to my old picnic. Is that?
It was no rat.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it is. It's towering. It's foul. Nearly took my arm off lest I walloped him in the jowls. Oh, Sophia, you have to get away from here before he scents you.
Nothing will keep me from you. Not even a grangy monstrosity. Remember the vows we prepared? Not mountain, nor sea, nor raging storm. I don't need a vow and a ceremony to seal my promise to you, Liam Rivermouse.
He's a killer, Sophia, not a storm.
Look here, I am a scout now, and I have a job to do. So you just sit tight. I'll be here shortly.
Reach Liam. Alright.
No matter what, I must stay out of sight. No light and no noise. Silent as the night I'll be.
That Daisy makes us a fine coat, she does. All her glitter in the firelight. Makes me rotted old half. I wonder if she'll like this here pendant I found for her. Does like
Fishing
shiny little
tips.
things, don't they? I know I'd appreciate any gift that sparkles. Then again, I like food a fair bit too. Perhaps
Fishing
I can
tips.
present it to her on a bed of cheese.
Finding the right bait is the
brilliant
biggest
luck.
challenge of fishing.
Simply
A
brilliant.
neat cast and a
Shooting
well-crafted
a
net
cutlass
only
in
get a
hand,
fisher
burning
beast
with
so
fuel,
far.
big doors
There
and
are
houses
the
on an
usual
upturned
baits
table.
of worms or
Her will
bits
be
of
lit
fish,
in moonlight.
but
I'll
not
get down
every
on my
beast
balcony
is
and
comfortable
say, "Daisy
casting
Mace, would you do
out
this
these
but
little
for the honour of
folks.
being his fearsome wife?"
In my
She'll be
recent
so
meeting
taken
with
my gesture
Larkspur, I
that she'll
realized
leap
that I
into me
hadn't
arms
given this
and I'll
matter
carry
any
her
thought.
into the night.
Through much experimenting, I believe to have found the best substitutes. For one, you can use a bit of bread. It flows nicely and mimics the way a fly dances. On the surface, for deeper fish, I find a bit of cheese will do the trick. The smellier the better. A fine use for old and moldy bits, if I do say.
Oi! Where's that soggy excuse for a cannon root swing from?
Oh crap, I went... Okay, I can get back. That's good.
For all I know, he lit his own tail on fire and is riding that old stream down to the bay.
Because I wanted to check this out first. What was it? R. Okay, we can get through there as well. But also it's right here. This was the first thing that we saw, so let's go have a look. Because this just looks like a small room. And it's a password. I saw one R. Okay. This we need to like write down. I found an R somewhere. Honeyfish. I think that's honey. Looks like honey. So we have R. What is that? Like a 2? Should probably be able to see that here somewhere, right? Another R. 2 R's. RR. Right on that box over there. Okay, 2 R's. I don't know if these drawings have anything to do with it, but that kind of looks like a honeycomb. And you have like 2 or fish. I'm just writing down what I see. It was a 4-letter combination. And we probably should see it before we leave this. It just says fish on there, on the barrel. Alright, let's go back. Let's see what all the other options are. Maybe we can just guess it right. So, R. Oh. R. Okay. So we have 2 R's. And then we need either an E, an O, or Y. I highly doubt we have to get back for that, don't we? Maybe it's on the floor. A house.
How's the ride?
Watching the Sarge whip that whelp a league in the air was the most fun I've had all night.
Oh, I reckon he's good as dead.
If the flight ain't killed him, his arm soon will. Sarge sunk his teeth in him good before he cuffed him.
Oh, that's so? Let him watch a bit better off dead than contracting the rot.
Don't see.
You hear about Grimmaw? The rot killed him.
A new
What,
letter.
by knocking his back?
Do I smell peppercorn?
Not me, sir. Well, all I mean is, I know out, Sergeant, sir.
Dig.
You hedge-spawn flame.
Wait, what was that? Laying something on the floor. Rat tooth. Ew.
Through the way-glass could be seen a large, looming shadow. It set her fur a-bristle to think an owl would sit idly by whilst vermin burned her home.
Maybe part of it. Oh, damn. I did not open the box.
But as she considered her next actions, she scented just a hint of dear Liam. She found him nearby, nearly unconscious, and cast amidst a recent catch of fish. He was alive, but badly wounded, bitten by that filthy scum snout, and left for dead, which he soon would be, if Sophia couldn't get him help. Whispering together, the two hatched a daring but dangerous plan.
I can't let you do this. It's too dangerous.
And I can't let you perish in a pile of soiled fish, Liam Rivermouse. Just do as your dear Sophia tells you for once. Don't you rustle your whiskers one bit. That monster might be big, but he can't possibly be fast. I'll draw him away up the boardwalk, and you slip away when it's clear. I'll be just fine, and Captain Robin is on his way.
With a wink, she scaled the bell tower and taunted the brigand as best she was able.
Oi! You big, disgusting gobslobber. I just saw all your mates casting lots on who's gonna get the credit for this failed raid on a bunch of helpless mice. Come and get me.
The moment the taunt left her lips, she knew it was a mistake.
Oh, fuck.
Scumsnout was far, and now he was seeing.
Oh, jeez. But,
I cut you, I'll eat your liver on toaster.
Oh, stuck. The angle of this is also true.
You think a bit of debris is gonna slow me down?
Fuck. Should have gone up. Run!
You're these bastards, you are stupid,
Escape was impossible. With every dodge and jump, the enormous monster somehow kept pace, effortlessly smashing through every barrel and barrier like a juggernaut.
That's not how it ends.
Oh. I jumped in a part where I should not have jumped in, apparently.
That crumpled knot of mouse meat was a dear to you, was he, I hope?
So it has to go up? No. Whoa.
With nary a moment to spare, the lamp was fired, just as furious Scum Snout broke through the trapdoor and lunged up to the platform. Certain of his victory, he sneered and chuckled with a sound like a hungry grave. Patiently, step by murderous step, he closed the distance as Sophia looked desperately for any hint of escape. But as the beast reached out for her throat, the intense beam of the beacon struck Scum Snout full in the face. Blinded by the intense light, he bellowed in rage and began thrashing wildly and in pain. He swung his enormous mace all round, destroying windows and walls, cabinets and crops, all in his terrifying agony. No place was safe. The beacon was lit. Sophia had completed her mission, but as the erratic were stumbled about the platform, he slammed into her, sending her over the edge and wheeling her into the cold and empty winter air. And what?
And what's next? The story can't end there. What happened to Sophia? What happened to Liam? I tell you, it can't end there.
Oh, Badger Waffles. Most certainly it can. Endings are the right and proper place to stop, don't you think? But more importantly, oh, it's quite late. You're quite ill, and I have quite a bit more to do before the sun rises again. Good night, my dear boy, and sleep sound, knowing I'll be back to tell you more of the story.
I think Jethro is right. He should tell us more of the story tomorrow.
It's perhaps been a while since we've caught up with our Sophia. Well, if you remember, she passed her scout initiation with flying colors and was immediately thrown into the thick of a sea rat invasion on her village, Lilygrove. She made her way through the village and to the catacombs, where she bravely saved some locals from the rat clutches. But then came Scum Snout. He was a nasty whereat if ever there was one of Clooney's own commanders, sent to pillage the countryside before Clooney himself came for Redwall soon after, in the summer of the late Rose. Scum Snout and his sea rats wrought havoc on the little village. And Sophia's own betrothed, Liam, was bitten by the monster's poisonous maw. Infections soon flared. But Sophia had a mission first, straight from Captain Robin himself. Get to the Lilygrove lighthouse and light it. That would warn the surrounding countryside of the attacks and call for much-needed reinforcements. Scum Snout chased her the whole way, but Sophia was too crafty for him. She reached the lighthouse just in time,
And as Scumsnout pursued her to the top, he was blinded by the lighthouse's beam. And his mighty tail knocked Sophia off her feet and sent her falling out of the window to a perilous fate.
Oh no.
By George, Brother Jethro, you sure have put together a fantastic midsummer play. The rehearsal looked just magical.
Oh, well, it would have been even more so had you waited to sneak a peek until its debut tomorrow night.
Can you blame us? We heard that music and we just had to take a look.
I do believe it be too tempting to ignore.
I can't wait to see the rest of it at the festival. If I'd known you were such a storyteller, Brother Jethro, I'd have come south sooner.
Well, Captain Barker, I'm only passing the tale along. I've heard you've got an exciting tale about Finn and Fiona.
Oh, Brother Jethro, if you keep letting the boy have his nightmares, never are my remedies going to work.
Nightmares?
Oh, I caught him in the library, grabbing at that spyglass of yours again. Might have cracked his noggin had I not gotten there in time.
I don't think it's a nightmare.
I'm sorry, Grandfather. It's just I can't sleep.
He's just interested.
Mom and Dad keep fighting, and Sophia falling off the lighthouse. Grandfather, you never told me what happens next.
Well, William, your eyes could hardly stay open last night. I'd have been a terrible grandfather if I hadn't let you sleep.
But Scumsnout and Sophia, she can't have been hurt. She's too important.
Oh, little William, you've grown quite fond of Sophia, eh?
I mean, she's a great warrior, and she fights so hard for Liam. She reminds me of Mom.
Well?
I guess Jethro will have to finish the story then.
Yes, please.
All right, very well. Let's continue. But where were we exactly?
Sophia was running away from Scumsnout. She'd been knocked out of the lighthouse, but she wasn't. Surely she didn't.
She'd saved Lilygrove with her courage, remember? With the lighthouse lit, reinforcements throughout Mossflower would come to their aid. But her success came at a great price. Falling through the night air, Sophia wondered if her journey to the dark forest was finally upon her. Luckily, Martin had more use for her yet.
The sound of battle, that is. Who are the rats fighting? I thought the villagers fled.
Okay, half an hour later, because dang, these cutscenes, they take ages. I assume that this is the checkpoint so that I can just safely quit. I haven't spotted a bug yet. So you don't have to do that. Leaving so soon? It's been almost 4 hours, honey. Alright. I can cross these RR things off because we've long passed that. And by the time we get to like the second playthrough to manage to get that, probably long forgotten what it was for. Okay. Thank you for the stream, Lady Ivo. Hope you sleep well in a bit. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Book. I'd like a small brain fart. You're welcome, Robin. Thank you for hanging out as well. Let's see who we can rate. Isabel, looks like you could use some. Yeah, my eyes are like stingy a little. Oh my god. From reading and listening. And nobody understood that. Probably. Am I in time for the raids? Yes, yes you are. How was your evening? Good, been playing a game I'll never admit to playing. Curious. I don't have you on Steam, don't I? Like, I cannot see what your latest thing was. Let's see. Who did I rate yesterday and day before? Far too girly for an old guy like me. What have you been playing? Do I have you as a friend on Steam? Now I want to know. I don't. I'm gonna search you. Virago. Search. You. It's not a Steam game? Playing on Gamepad. Ah, boo. Well, nonetheless, I added you as a friend. Alright. I have someone that we can rate, so. Right. That was some good food. It looked really delicious, though. So I'm glad to hear it tasted as well as it looked. You accepted me? Yay! We're now friends. Alright. We're gonna go on raid, so I would appreciate it if you guys would copy and paste the raid message. Make sure that you don't have to
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Space in front of the slash me, because otherwise the cursor doesn't work. And if you are not a sub, then feel free to change the emote. For everybody that is in chat but not yet in Discord, feel free to join so you don't miss out on any of the fun, meaning every Wednesday's movie night. But next Wednesday we'll be watching Two Girls and a Guy. don't forget about the special scuffed fitness stream on March 29th. I'm less excited announcing this than I was with the Iba Raw stream. My special thanks of the day go to Ryu for the hoist, Rudy for all the bits, Tootsie for the follow, Rudin for the raid, Roadman for the follow, Mazi for the resub, Sam for the follow, Mrs. Unholy for the raid, and Smokey for the follow as well. Oh, and Jay and Rudy for the sound alerts. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I know. It has Robert Downey Jr. in it, so obviously I wanted to see it. And I know the gists of the movie, so I'm gonna very much enjoy this. Alright. We are gonna go and raid Ryu the Kitsune. And they are playing Star Wars Battlefront. I will be back again tomorrow, and then we are gonna continue our story with the Lost Legends of Redwall. So hopefully I will see you all then. If not, then I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I'm sure that we're gonna talk. So bye bye.
Is this the final scene in our tragic play? Only curtains remain to fall. There's no reason left to stay in this place. We move backwards against the wall. Conversations over, communications dead. The monologue is taking over. I'm still broken. I took you in with arms wide open. My color fades to gray. There's nothing left to say. Now it's all dead.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Readying depot for demolition.